Great farmers. No farmer. No farmer. No food. Fish protein. Fish protein. Clap for yourself. You are coming up. I also like to recognize the officials of the Eco Farmers Bank. The Eco Farmers Bank, we have the team of officials here. You are powerfully welcome, please. You are powerfully welcome. I'd like to inform us that as farmers, we have a cooperative outfit that is tending to become an omnibus cooperative that will support farmers in so many ways. If you want to make more inquiries, the officials are here. Let's come over here to see them. The cooperative is being supported by the Appeals Project and is a legacy that Appeals will be living with us as farmers even after the project has been rounded off. We hope that in the very near future, from a cooperative is going to transform to a farmers bank. Right now, it is still a cooperative with a backup of the government and of the World Bank. But in the very near future, as we all continue to grow with the cooperative, it's going to transform to become a farmers bank. It will happen in your time and in my time by the special grace of God. I'd like to recognize LASCAFA members from all the zones across Lagos State. We have LASCAFA members from Agege zone. Can you kindly stand up for recognition? The chairman and members. Oh, my chairman is over there, Mr. Festola. You are powerfully welcome, sir. LASCAFA members from Badagry zone 1. Thank you so much. That's my general secretary from the state here with us. LASCAFA members from Alimosho zone 2. Yes, sir. LASCAFA members from Ekpe zone. Ekpe zone, they are still on the way. The host zone, LASCAFA members from Ikorodu zone. They are all over. You can see them in this kind of shirt. They are the hosts who've been on the ground from the beginning of the week, ensuring that we put things in place to have a wonderful program today. I don't know, we have a number of dignitaries that we have invited. If we have the representative of the Ayokun of Ikorodu in the compound, kindly identify yourself so that we can recognize you. We also have our friends from the Seafood Importers Association of Nigeria, ably represented by the secretary, Mr. Iwari. Mr. Iwari, I'm sure I didn't get the name correctly. Let me get the correct pronunciation. That's an organization that we would like to relate with, especially concerning this frozen catfish product. Mr. Iwari, whenever you are, kindly stand up for recognition. Thank you so much. God bless you. It's a long journey. We are also expecting the away of his CEO, His Royal Majesty Oba David Olukayo de Raji. I'm sure the Kabiyesi is on the way. Once he arrives, we will bring him up to the high table. Right about now, we'd like to receive a welcome address from the host LCDA chairman. Around here we call him Banjo. He relates with us anytime we call him. Whenever we have issues, he comes around. He steps down to our level and ensures that whatever it is taken care of promptly. He was magnanimous enough to give us this space. Baba, we are Oliver Tree, so we need more space. We'll get to talk about that when we come to the office. Because this space is already choking us. People are demanding for more processing facilities, and we know we can do much more than we have right now. So I'd like to hand over the microphone to the host chairman for Ikorodu North LCDA to give us the welcome address. Fish protein. Fish protein. Best protein.
Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Sir Prince Abiodun Oguneye, our father, our mentor, you are welcome to our meeting, sir. Likewise, Honorable Apanishile, the Deputy Deputy Leader, Executive, all the supervisors present, all the management in Ikorodu North, and I will greet Babelega, Mr. Tayo Akingbolagun, Chief Tayo Akingbolagun, Babelega Rowan. And our father, Reverend Shonobi, you're welcome. Our commissioner, ably represented by the Director of Fishery, Mrs. Daisy Oshokoya, you are welcome, ma'am. I'm most delighted to be at this August gathering today, as it is signal the beginning of greater things to come in our agricultural sector. Let me first of all appreciate the World Bank for their continuous support for Africa and for this wonderful initiative of a blast freezer for our farmers, which is a game changer. As far as storage of agricultural produce is concerned, the significance of a blast freezer cannot be overemphasized, as this will in no small measure impact positively on the storage and preservation of our farm produce, which will ultimately lead to increase in productivity and profitability of our farm. My Excellency, sir, I welcome once again to the Tower of Resources. It may not be mere coincidence that Ikorodu North SCDA house one of the biggest farm settlements in the division at Ikorodu. And now again, we are gathered here to commission a blast freezer and the launch of a frozen catfish product. That all of these good things are happening during our time is a testament to our ability and our capacity, which the entire Ikorodu division is proud of. A blast freezer is a specially designed freezer with an operating temperature ranging between 24 to 40 degrees centigrade. It is designed to fast. It is designed to fast freeze meat, fish, chicken, and other food items. I know that one of the issues plaguing our farmer plaguing our farmer in the years past is the issue of storage of farm produce, majorly due to epileptic power supply. With a blast freezer, it is expected that our farmer can now have a sight of relief, as it is expected that we are about to say goodbye to the day of wastage of farm produce. Let me also salute and acknowledge the visionary leadership of the executive of Lagos State Catfish Farmer Association. You people, you are wonderful. Most especially our Ikorodu soul, for the wisdom to introduce a frozen catfish product, which aim to boost productivity and profitability of this association. This is innovation, and innovation, no doubt, lead to prosperity. The executive certainly won't have done it alone without the support of members of the association. Good followership, they say, aid good leadership, and that is what we are witnessing here today. The agri value chain is a multi-million-dollar industry. I have my eyes set on that industry, but for my present role in the society, I have not been able to participate actively in the value chain. However, let me use this medium to announce that you have a member in the waiting. As I hope to join you someday to feed and grow with what we eat in Nigeria. Even if I have any reason to be discouraged, I will encourage myself with my father and political leader, Prince Abiodun Buleye. He is ahead of me in politics, and yet he is a farmer. He is truly living up to the Agbeloba. Thank you. So he is now in a double shift. I also hope when the time is right, my one and only royal father, the Eweye of Isi, Oba Richard Raji, will also give me a land to farm in Isi. My address won't be complete without acknowledging the good work of our amiable governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, who has been doing a lot to ensure food subsistence, and that Lagos State remain in the forefront of leading the agricultural revolution for Nigeria. I know for sure that you all are familiar with his giant stride in this regard, and today is a testament to his unwavering commitment to the development of agriculture in Lagos State and in Nigeria. Once again, I congratulate all the executives of the Cat Farmer Association. I congratulate myself, and I say the Cat Farmer Association will continue to grow. Amen. You will prosper. Amen. You will flourish. Amen. You will spread. Amen. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for our chairman. We have a father in him, we have a collaborator in him, and he has also appealed to become a LASCAFA member. Let goes out to our chairman. Let goes out to our chairman. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Like we said, we are only at twins, that's incredible. There's much more to ask for. You know, our task is to feed the nation. And when we want to feed the nation, we have to diversify, we have to bring in all kinds of technology to ensure that we are able to bring up products that meet the demand of the teeming population of Nigeria. You know, I'm always challenged that we say that we are about 200 million people. Yet, how much food are we providing in this country? As of last year, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture said the consumption of fish in Nigeria is about 3.6 million metric tons. But incidentally, we only produce about 1.1 million metric tons in Nigeria. That means we import about 2.6 million metric tons. It's time to beat that gap. And with frozen catfish, we will close the gap by the special grace of God. Right now, I would like to invite our father, Baba Elijah One, to talk about this project. Why frozen catfish? I think Jejatipe now, point and kill, Rashamo, no see, because I for Bessilon, sharp. So, what to near Ganu, you will let him be there. Kilo Shelle Gongon. I'd like to invite Baba Leja One, the former national president of the Catfish Farmers Association of Nigeria, Chief Tayo Akingbolagun, to come over and speak about the frozen catfish project. But before I bring him up, I'd like to recognize the presence of one of us at Ikorodu North LCDA. Ikorodu North, wọ́n jáde tán ni láti support wa. Tẹ́bá wáyé tẹ́bù yẹn, wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ lóríṣiríṣi. Ọlọ́run máa dúró tì í lórúkọ Jésù. I'd like to recognize the presence of Honourable Sulaiman Adewusi. He's the Honourable Supervisor for Information and Strategy, Ikorodu North LCDA. A round of applause for him. So right now, I would like to hand over the microphone to our father, Chief Tayo Akingbolagun, to give us a brief summary of why frozen catfish. Thank you.
Great farmers. Tí jẹun ni. Tẹ́ bá jẹ catfish bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ lè parí ojú yẹn lọ. Great farmers. Great fish farmers of Nigeria. Ó dà pé ẹja tẹ́ jẹ́ lára wò tí tó. Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Sir Prince Ikorodu, the Honorable Chairman for Ikorodu North Local Government and his deputy and his team, I salute you. The Director of Fisheries, who is here wearing 3 caps of the Commissioner and the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Daiso Duha, I welcome you. And our Father and the Lord, I welcome you. The Rector from Nioma, Wakapoto, Madam, I welcome you. My friend Adenoga, you don't come to Lagos often, you're welcome. And of course, my president for Lagos State, Baba Seji, we call him Seji Rogo, welcome sir. Great farmers. Great nation. If I didn't call your name, that means you're not on this side. But I welcome you all. Why catfish? Why frozen catfish? We have 2 major problems in the industry. The first one is to price the fish pricing. The second one is feed. These 2 problems have plagued the industry so much that we cannot even move and we cannot prosper by these 2 problems. What do I mean by sales? Sales is the selling price. 65 years ago, when there was no aquaculture. Hello. About 65 years ago, there was no aquaculture per se. We relied so much on artisanal farming. Gentlemen will go farming and bring their cat to the fore. Waiting for them are the fishmongers who buy from them. Because these farmers don't have where to store, they cannot process, and so they sell under pressure to the fishmongers. The fishmongers in turn will go to sell to the end consumer and they exploit us. If you park your car in front of a fishmonger and you want to buy fish, of course he will size you up. Look at your cap, your dress, your shoe, your car, and put a price on it. The fish that he bought for only 800 naira per kilo, he will tell you pay 5,000. By the time you handle for 2 minutes and land at 2.5, you feel you have cut the price into 2. But he has made a huge profit out of you. 1,700 naira on one fish sale. And so they make the money. Today, the same system. The fish farmer goes to buy the land, put the facilities in place, stock the fish, feed the fish. Of course, you know what it is to feed fish. And of course, because he is under pressure, he wants to stock new ones, 1. 2, he wants to pay school fees He wants to eat. Financial commitment here and there. Then he will sell under pressure. In the two scenarios, the farmer is selling under pressure to fishmongers. And this has happened for all the years round. This is the solution to it. Our peace project under the World Bank gave us 3 blast freezers. One in Ikorodu, one in Badagry, and one in Agege. We got this since February, but for some technical hitches, we could not start. We kept on pushing here and there until we arrived here. What does it do? We have floated a company called Alaska Farm Ventures, requesting our member to subscribe to mobilize capital. With this capital, we will buy from our fish farmers at a price that is sustainable to make them to continue to produce in business. We'll bring them here and blast freeze, add value, value addition. And then we sell to the cold rooms, who will sell in turn to the end consumer. And they are selling to scale. The same when you buy your Kote, your Titus, your Panda, the same you buy Catfish, and it's properly packed in cartons. What does that do? It keeps the farmer in business. 2, it keeps the price stable. 3, it allows everybody to eat catfish, thereby expanding the business. In other words, many more people will expand their production, more will join in fish farming, and therefore will create more employment. That's where we are going. So we eat more fish, we create more employment at the same time, and the farmers are fully employed. That's why we have this blast freezer standing here today. Hello. It took us a while before we could even access the blast freezer and to locate it to this place. I must say thank you, sir, to Honorable Executive Chairman of Cotonou, who gave us this land. As you can see, you gave us up to here. We tried to acquire it. We are not allowed to acquire it too, because there are things we have to do here. We need to get the fish here a day or 2 before we stun them and blast freeze them. Why? Because it takes about 8 hours to achieve stone frozen catfish. And so we need to start the operation early in the morning. What do we do now? We go to the farmer. Farmer uses earthen pond. We start pumping water. It takes 2, 3, 4 hours. By the time we carry the fish to this place, it's 11 o'clock. By the time it's done, wash, clean, package, and put them in the blast freezer, about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Between 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night, nobody is here. Sometimes we don't put it in until 3 p.m. in the afternoon. It takes by 11 p.m. at night. But if we have storage here, we can take the fish in a day or 2 before, blast freeze it early in the morning by 7 a.m. and so we can do 2 cycles in a day. Our filter just now can do half a ton per cycle. 2 cycles a day is 1 ton of fish per day. That means that for 6 days we do 6 tons. So we keep our farmers working and we keep people eating. Sir, we're asking for more.
More space.
Another thing now is this. We power with diesel. Diesel is 1,250 as of yesterday. If you run it for 8 hours or more, you know what that means? It is no more profitable for us. We require and request of you a transformer into this place so that we can have direct power supply to our blast freezer. If you do that to us, we will say thank you, sir. Once again, I welcome you all to this place. I don't want to go wasting your time. Of course, I will mention feed. If I mention pricing, I will mention feed. A few minutes ago, I got angry. Why? Because Olam was putting their banner in front of our black freezer. I will say this openly. You need to be careful in this country. Every 2 weeks, we have increase in feed prices. Every 2 weeks, sometimes 1 week. Yes, 1 week.
Sometimes 2 times in a week.
Thank you very much. I can tell you, sirs, and we need to open our eyes and open our eyes very well. To me, it looks as if there's an attempt to squeeze us out of the business so that they can begin to import fish in this country. I don't see why we ask Olam, for example, give us support. It is your industry. You are selling feed to us. It's our joint responsibility to build the industry where everything is going down. Farmers are packing up. Support us. Let's try and revive the industry. They didn't feel obliged to do it. We call Grand Series. They push back. All these people are foreign suppliers to the industry. So it is time for us to take the bull by the horn and take it in our own hands. We can produce feed here locally. All the things are here. But we need some funds. Many of us have feed mills unutilized. We can use them. We buy the feed stuff in bulk. We ask them to produce it. And we buy it from them. By so doing, the price of cost of production will go down. Price of fish will go down. We can all eat fish. Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. That's Babaleja one. When you give him the mic and it comes to catfish, he's always so very passionate. Agbayin Adale lórúkọ Jésù. That's the backbone we have at Ikorodu. He's our mentor. He guides us appropriately and ensures that we are making progress. Right about now, I'd like to recognize the presence of some of our dignitaries within the compound. I mean, this project is located in a place where we have a number of government agencies, very important agencies that ensures that the wheel of progress is moving smoothly and progressively. Here with us at this program is the head of the Nigerian Legion, Major Awo Joseph. You are powerfully welcome, sir. Please come to the head table. Also here with us, I think he's already on the head table, is the head of the Ikorodu Federal Road Safety Commission, ACCJO Balogun. You are powerfully welcome, sir. We have the area officer for Ikorodu North LCDA. When the chairman asked us to go to the Lasma compound, we needed to meet someone who will lead us to that appropriate place. We went to his office and we showed him one corner over there. He said, are you now? Are you not going to have this? Are you not going to have that? As if he saw today. That was about a year ago. When we met him, he said, this place, in content describing here, is bigger than what you guys are talking about. Oh. My Afan chairman is here. We came together. You know, and then he started leading us around the compound. We show all these ways. No, daddy, okay, let's go. Until we go to this particular spot where we are right now. A round of applause for the area officer, please. That's our go-to person when it comes to this compound. Thank you so much for all of the effort. Right about now, I'd like to pass the microphone to the Laskafan president. Laskafan 1 is number 1 Laskafan. Is the number 1 Laskafan member in Lagos State. Okay, we also have here with us the representative of the Director of Veterinary Medicine, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Ogunoike, ably represented by Dr. Tayo Mokolo and Dr. Adeoti. You are powerfully welcome. We have here in our midst the State Director of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Security, Mrs. Omolara Oguntuyi. Also in our midst today is the Honorable Supervisor for Health, Ikorodu North LCDA, Honorable Biodun Salahu. You are powerfully welcome, sir. So let me pass the microphone to Laskafan 1, the Laskafan President, Mr. Sejuro Okechojinu. Mr. Sej, can you please give 3 gosas to this man? All right, so he's going to share that amongst the Ikorodu Laskafan members. Can you just put your hands together for yourselves? So I'm going to start with the Laskafan slogan, which says, "Great farmers." Do you understand? So let's do it this way. Great farmers, great nation. No farmer, no food. No food. No, this is it. What you want to? All right. So everybody is preparing. Great farmers, great nation. No farmer, no food. Great farmers, great nation. No farmer, no food. No food. No nation. Now there are 2 introductions that I want you to know. We came up with that at the last Laskafan general meeting. So the 2 additions to that you are used to. Now when we say Laskafan, yes, there is a people in the house. Can you put that? So when we say Laskafan, you say eco for fish. Do you get what I'm saying? Then when we say fish protein, you say best protein. Is that all right? Yes. So let's do it. Great farmers, great nation. No farmer, no food, no nation. Laskafan, fish protein. Put your hands together for yourselves. All right, today is a special day, and if I want to start thanking everybody that has made this day happen, I know time is not going to be enough. We can't do that all today. But firstly, I want to thank the Lagos State government for doing this for us. They say when, what is it called? Opportunity meets with readiness, preparation. A lot of people call it luck. It's not luck, it's just reward for hard work. Because when the Lagos State government came then through the appeals project, that what do we need? One of the things we told them that we want to solve the problem of post-harvest losses. And this is one thing we told them, that we want frozen catfish. And this is something we've been trying to do for so many years, but we could not afford it. At times you have ideas and you don't have money. That idea remains with you. And they gave us a blank check. That what do we want? We told them we want blast freezers. And expressly, the appeals project made that happen for us. Can we put our hands together for the appeals project? If when they asked us, we had told them that we want baths. We had told them we want water, we want basket. That is what they would have provided us for the project. But we told them we want blast freezers, and they made that happen to us. Can we put our hands together for them? You know why I'm happy with this? This is the first indigenous frozen fish business that we have in the country, in the history of Nigeria. Most of the frozen fishes that we have, when we say fishes, we mean different species. So, but if you have 1 million pieces of a particular species, you don't pluralize it, it's still fish. Do you understand? So most of the several species of fish that we have in this country are always imported. So this is the first time we are going to have our own indigenous fish, frozen and ready for the market. And it's not just only ready for the Nigerian market, the local market too, alone, but it's ready for the international market. So can we put our hands together for the Lagos State government? We've come a long way. So my appreciation goes to the Ministry of Agric, to the governor first, Mr. Sanwo-Olu. He said we should not call him Honor Excellency, to Mr. Sanwo-Olu. That guy has been doing so much for us in the state. And to the Honorable Commissioner for Agric, ably represented by our own big auntie here, Mrs. Daisy Oshukoya. I want to say a very big thank you to you. And can we put our hands together for them? The entire team of the Lagos State Ministry of Agric, from the PS, the director, and all the other director of fisheries and all the directors too. And also to the appeals project team. To us, the last CAFAN, it got to a time where it's like this is the first time we'll be experiencing the impact of a project in Lagos State when it comes to agriculture. The appeals project came and changed the narratives, and that's what we're seeing today. The wisdom, the team, and everybody that made this happen too. It will not go unrewarded. That's our message for you. Can we put our hands together for the appeals team? Then everybody too in Ikorodu. This is not the first time this is happening. It first happened in Badagry. The Badagry launch was big too. Then, can you listen very well? The Ikorodu launch looks bigger. Looks bigger. All right. Then the Agege launch is going to be what? It's going to be biggest. Do you understand? Because that's our host zone. So expect that coming very soon. Then everybody that has made this day happen, from the chairman of the Ikorodu zone, Mr. Latoye, and our daddy, his team too, and our daddy too. That's Chief Tayo Akimbolagun. I want to say a very big thank you for putting all your efforts together to make this day a glorious one. Then we are getting there gradually. Like I used to say, that a time is going to come that farmers in the state, in the country, will be given preferential treatment. Do you understand? In other climes, farmers are given special recognition, citizen recognition. So even if our children are paying a particular amount for school fees, because you are a farmer and you are a farmer's child, you pay 50%. Do you understand? Now, one of the things that I'm happy seeing happening gradually today is that I can see all the military, the forces here. So that means if anybody stops me on the way now, I can tell them, you see, you want to put yourself in trouble. Because I know the road safety, they are with us. The army, they are with us. The police, they are with us. The last man, they are with us. Who else is with us? Kai, they are with us. Legion, they are with us. Manowar, Boy Scout, they are with us. Then overall, God is with us. Abi? So when they stop me, I can tell them, what is wrong with you? And they'll be like, do you know who I am? When they say, who are you? I'll just laugh. Say, I'm a Lasker fan member. They'll say, sorry, sir. Do you understand? So that is where we are going, and we are almost there. Can you put your hands together for all the farmers? Now, you know what this thing is going to do for us? It has changed the narratives already, and it's going to change the narratives further. It's going to drive production down the line. What that means is that we won't have post-harvest losses anymore. Once our fish is ready, we won't sell under pressure like we used to sell anymore. Do you understand? Now, it's going to open up more employment opportunities for people. And that's what we're saying. Position yourself. Now, we want people that will start looking at how they will retail these things. We know we have challenges. Yes, later challenges. I was in Ghana about 3 weeks ago for a program. And one thing I saw there that I prayed that God should make happen too in our own country is electricity. All through about 2 weeks that I stayed in Ghana, there was no 1 minute light out all through. So I now imagine we have such too happening in our industry. It's going to boom more than it is now. We pray that happens. And this cottage industry, I was also somewhere for an international training, and they were telling us about the Vietnam example. There is a processing facility there that employs over 2,000 individuals, persons. Processing facility, not for anything, no, not for buns, not for akara, not for gala, for a fish processing facility. Over 2,000 people employed in that facility alone. So you can see what aquaculture can do for us. And by the time we take this to the next level now, the raw materials, the waste from it, we don't have to start competing with what humans will eat and animals. We should not be eating the same thing. So the best of every product should be what humans will eat. So by the time we start processing our fish into all kinds of forms now, the blood of the fish can be used as what? Blood meal. The guts of the fish can be used as what? Fish meal. The bones of the fish can be used as what? Calcium. Do you understand? Now, the leather of the fish too is used for making all kinds of leather, expensive leather products from our catfish. So this is the time we are asking everybody to join hands to position themselves at the marketing end of the value chain, so that everybody will be going into production all the time. There is an opportunity to extend and expand the value chain in aquaculture, and God is definitely going to take us there. Then finally too, we want to use this medium to plead for more investors to come and play in the aquaculture sector. You don't even need to go to the farm to be a player in the aquaculture sector. You can be in logistics, you can be in engineering, you can be in so many aspects of the value chain. And if aquaculture is given the right attention in this country, I was seated beside the director of fisheries, and I was telling her that, Ma, we won't let you rest this time around though. We still have a lot to do. And immediately she said, our doors are open. Most times we knock our doors and they open it without even taking permission. Why am I saying that? Is that we need to now start looking at developing more species of fish. And the challenge has always been post-harvest losses. So with this technology now, we won't have post-harvest losses. And aquaculture can even replace oil. Why am I saying that? For export opportunities. Then also we can generate foreign exchange. Do you get it? Then world over, we have over 700 species of fish that are cultured. Over 700 species of fish are being cultured. We are just battling with catfish, and tilapia is coming up gradually. That means there is still huge potentials latent in the aquaculture sector. That is where we solicit for everybody's support, both governmental and non-governmental organizations and private individuals too. If we can have people like Dangote and the likes of the big guys invest in aquaculture, definitely aquaculture can take care of so many challenges we have in the economy. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, my president. Well, that was a long speech and a wonderful one from the last Farm president. A round of applause for him once again. I'd like to announce the arrival of the Kabiyesi, the His Royal Majesty, the Eweye of Ishiru. Ẹ bá mi ṣe Kábíyèsí o. Ẹ bá mi ṣe Kábíyèsí o. Ẹ bá mi ṣe Kábíyèsí o. Eweye of Ishiru, His Royal Majesty, Ọba David Raji JP. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sà. Ẹ káàbọ̀ lọ́wọ́. While everyone was presenting his speech, we welcome the team from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture. We have here with us the State Director of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, the Federal Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Mrs. Omolara Ogutuyi. You're welcome, ma'am. Also here with us today, the Director of Federal Ministry of Agriculture, Mrs. Temitayo Alao, and the HOD, Agricultural Cooperative Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Mr. Okpaleye. You are powerfully welcome. Also here with us this afternoon is the Councillor representing Ward E for Ikorodu North LCDA, Honorable Sheriff Olakomi Tijani. You are powerfully welcome, sir. People often ask me, Toye, kilo shele, we knew you at Ibadan now. When did you become an Ikorodu indigene? And I always reply them, I'm an adopted Ikorodu man. One and only, always. I have a father in Ikorodu. While the president was speaking, my father walked in. Is the Agbaki of Ikorodu land, the former commissioner for information Lagos State, is no other person but Sir Ayodele Elesho. You are powerfully welcome, sir. When we started organizing this program, I wondered how do we do it. I needed to meet so many people, high and mighty within the land, and I felt Ibolomole Salotomobati, Jotomba Pejo Kekere Adaje, Jotoba Paiku Adaje, Jotobati Paronla, and Lati Bilolo Baba, Bedadiba Lachema Seleo. So I went to meet my father. I said, Bami, program and he said, Talofe Basoro, go and meet them. So from up out of the election, and to the glory of God, everybody I've met, every place I've knocked on, and I said, Baba election, go ahead. Thank you so much, sir. I'd like to invite you to the microphone now. I'll say the person that has brought everything together. Representing the Honorable Commissioner for Agri, I'd like to invite the Director of Fisheries, Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture, no other person than our mommy, Ms. Daisy Oshukoya, to come and give us the address from the Commissioner. You are powerfully welcome, ma'am. You are powerfully welcome, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sirs. I stand on a existing protocol and I read the address of the Honorable Commissioner, Ms. Abisola Osai. It's avoidedly asked them today. She's at another state assignment. I thank God for the unique opportunity to be in your midst today on the occasion of the launching of the grassroots donated to Alaska Farm by Appeals Project. Fish, a major source of protein, is low in cholesterol levels, making it medically acceptable to young and old people. There is also an awareness among people that fish possess a collection of lipids, which along with the flavor enhances amino acid, has encouraged the demand for aquatic-related products as an alternative to other protein sources. In line with the World Health Organization recommendation of 17 kilogram fish protein intake per annum per capita, Lagos State, with a population of about 25 million people, we have a fish demand of about 425,000 tons per annum, as against the current fish production figure of about 198,706 tons per annum. Fish protein has been acclaimed to be healthier for consumption than meat, especially as one starts getting advanced in age, which leads to a higher demand for fish products. The flexibility of fish farming has no doubt encouraged the involvement of both older and younger people in fish farming as a means of livelihood. Catfish farming has dominated the aquaculture industry in Lagos State and Nigeria for more than 2 decades because of its hardness, fast growth, and acceptance of artificial feeds, among others. Over the years, marketing has been a major challenge for fish farmers across the country. The introduction of frozen catfish will address and deliver our fish farmers from the crush of fishmongers, who determines price without recourse to cost of production. This will give the farmers the opportunity to get good price for their products. On this note, I want to once again congratulate all the beneficiaries of this laudable project and to enjoy our farmers to make good use of this golden opportunity to boost fish preservation and fish production in Lagos State. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni.
Sorry, MC went away. Cool it down. We are moving on. Before we go on to, okay, our father has been here with us, the chairman of the occasion. He will be speaking with us shortly, but I'd like to recognize the presence of some friends whom some people will say Ogunmode ò lè ṣeré fún ọdún, but there are some Ogunmode that have played beyond 20 years. I'd like to represent the presence of the members of the class of Titans, class of 2002, Faculty of Agriculture, University of Ibadan, led by Mr. Soji Fagbola. Can you please stand up for recognition? We have Mr. Soji Fagbola, we have Mr. Otun Mustafa, and my brother. You're welcome. Please have your seat. The class has some gifts for each and every one of us that is here. We have some tickets that will qualify us to pick some kilogram of frozen catfish. We have amongst us some of our members who have come to display their products. We have a Last Kafan Ventures business. They have some kilogram of frozen catfish. We have them in 1 kg and 2 kg packs over there in the cooler. Each kilo is 2,000 naira. Please don't go on without picking a kilogram of frozen catfish. We have Batsin Agro, producers of catfish oil. We have other catfish products with Batsin Agro. Please go over to their stand and look at what is available. We also have their own farms. They have a number of catfish products, catfish kilishi, oil catfish, catfish powder, baby fillets. These are available for sale. Baby farms, they have amala and ewedu for us. Amala and ewedu, I hope it is available too. So please go over to their stand and avail yourself of some good amala and ewedu. Baby farms is available with us. These are products made from frozen catfish. We have invited these farms to come around and showcase what they are doing so that it serves as a kind of palatability test for us. So that from this product, we know that from frozen catfish, you can have your pepper soup, you can have your point and kill, you can have your amala and ewedu, you can cook your rice, you can smoke your fish, you can still have your catfish in all of the forms that you have always known them. But this time around, it's readily available in your freezer. You don't have to wait for the farmer to harvest his fish before you can have your catfish. It's always available anytime you want to make your pepper soup. Just go to your freezer, pick 1 or 2 kg of catfish, and pepper soup is good to go. When you want to have your barbecue, you don't have to start looking for where they are selling catfish. Just go to your freezer. You pick a few kilograms of frozen catfish, store them, and your barbecue is good to go. Right now, our blast freezer center is running on diesel. Our father said the other time, a liter of diesel is 1,250 naira. Is that sustainable? No. Is that sustainable? No. We want to have a stable product in our frozen catfish. So we are looking for another form of power. Maybe a transformer within this compound that will power this place. Or even solar power that will ensure that we have green energy, sustainable energy that does not pollute the environment. Yeah, I'm sure from here today, from among our fathers who are here with us, these things are possible. Within this compound, there is no power supply from PHCN. What we have here is so weak. You can see the road leading to this environment. These are things we need to put in shape so that business can continue to run as smooth as possible. While our father will be giving a speech, the grammar crew from Badagry, please get ready for your presentation. Right now, I would like to hand over the microphone to the chairman of this occasion.